Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all the audience. Okay, we will start our workshop, our event right now. Okay, welcome to the our next workshop on the introduction to Mendeley Reference Manager for Academic Research. So here, before we start, I would like to introduce a little bit about our speaker today, Dr. Muhammad Sharifuddin bin Yahya. So before that, I'm Dr. Nur Shafika, will be your moderator today. So Dr. Muhammad Sharifuddin is a senior lecturer at the Faculty of Ocean Engineering, Technology and Informatics, University Malaysia Terengganu. His research area is focused on the advanced material and solid-state hydrogen storage. He managed to complete his PhD in 2 years, mastering in writing tools such as reference managers helps him to simplify the academic writing process efficiently. So I think we have a right speaker to talk about the reference manager today. So before we start, I would like to ask all of you to respect our speaker presentation. I would like to ask all of you to turn off your audio and mute your mic, and you can ask the question at the chat spot during our session, and you can interfere during the Q&A session later. So without further ado, I would like to invite our speaker today, Dr. Sharifuddin, to start our event. So the floor. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning. First of all, I would like to thank you, our moderator, for the kind introduction. All right. So, and also good morning and Assalamualaikum to all the participants. And I would like to apologize for the delay since we are waiting for the other participants. Okay, so before I go further, just want to know, so my mic is okay? Is it, the sound is clear? Okay, all right. All right, so today as has been advertised or informed by the moderator, so I'm going to talk about the Mendeley as one of the reference manager. Okay, so basically, if we say about Mendeley, Mendeley is a big software, or it's a software with many applications. But today I'm going to focus on Mendeley as a reference manager. And speaking about expert, I'm not expert in this Mendeley, but I have just some experience or some knowledge that I would like to share, so that I would like to expose to all of you, so you can explore this software and then you can expand the knowledge, and maybe you can use it, or it will benefit you in your research, in thesis writing or paper writing. All right. And yeah, so it's more like what we call knowledge session sharing. So I'm not like going to teach or to what we call to guide you step by step, but I'm trying my best to expose as much as possible that what I have and what I learned before. Okay, all right. So before we go further on this what we call this session sharing, so the focus of this what we call session sharing for today is like it's more like introduction for what we call participants or for researchers that are new to this tool as a reference manager. So if someone that have like what we call extensive experience or more knowledge in Mendeley, I think you guys will be disappointed lah. So it's more like, you know, some introductory, so some like beginning level. So all right, so and hopefully I can give you something on your what we call something that can help you on your research. All right, okay. So about the what we call reference manager, so I believe all of you have understand what is reference manager. So basically, reference manager is a software, okay, that we use to store our reference as a database. Okay, so as a what we call, in addition as a storage or as a database, this software will help us to organize our work in terms of citing or citation, so inline citation or in bibliography. So it helps you. Let's say, for example, you are writing one article that have like large number of citations, like a review articles with 100 citations and more, or 100 reference and more. Okay, so for this one, so if you do it manually, it will be tedious and time consuming. Okay, so but with the help of reference manager, the process will be smoother, okay, and it will be easier, okay. So you don't have to scratch your head too much to do a simple change on the what we call reference list, or when you do what we call restructuring. So you don't have to do lots of work. But if you're not using reference manager, or you're doing it manually, it will be like, a very total disaster, okay. All right. So for this talk, I will go to two parts. First, I will go through the slides that I have been prepared, and then later on, I will go through to live demo. Okay, so that you can see, how this is what we call the application of Mendeley. Okay, so in the real life. Okay, all right. Okay. So, all right. Okay, so this is our this is slide presentation that I've been prepared for today. Actually, this is like a modification from the slides that I found in internet. So this is our title and this is my name. All right.
Sorry, we can't see your slide.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to share the screen. Okay, my mistake. All right. So it's getting old. So this is the price of getting old. Okay. All right. So you can see, right? Okay. Okay. So yeah. So this will be the topic for our for today's discussion or session sharing. Okay. So all right. So this will be the outline, which is I'm going to talk about what is Mendeley, a little bit of introduction, and then some how you want to set up, manage your library, and then what is PDF viewer, citation, and some live demo at the end of the session. All right. Okay. So basically, like I'm telling you or I'm informing you before. So what is Mendeley? Mendeley is like a free software for like large application. But for today presentation, we are going to focus Mendeley as a reference manager tool. Okay, so this software is available for free, so you can just download and install your PC, and it can be installed as a what we call standalone, which is desktop based, or you can use it as a web based, which is you don't have to install, you can open it online. Okay, and then the best thing of this menu is like it is cross-platform. Okay, which is it available for Windows, Mac, and Linux, and then it is compatible for all major browsers like Google Chrome, Mozilla, and so this is for Mac and so on. Okay, all right, and then in addition to that, it is free. Okay, so aside of Mendeley, there are other reference manager tools like what we call, I forgot, the RefWork, and then the EndNote and so on. But some of them need to be paid. So for this one, it is totally free. Okay. So so how does Mendeley help? Okay, the best thing about Mendeley is like it is based on cloud technology, which is all the data that you save in your PC. Okay, you can sync for free to their own what we call cloud system, and then you can access in any PC or in any laptop or in any device, as long as you can log in to that what we call Mendeley account. You can open your web browser or you can install your desktop browser. Okay, so it's easy. So let's say you have your work or you have lots of references in one PC, and then you're going abroad or you're going home or somewhere. You don't have to bring all the files, everything. Okay, so it means that you are not going to miss a single file on your reference list. Okay, so it's everything is synchronized, and it is based on cloud technology system. All right. Okay. Okay. So to get started, all right. So what you're going to do? You just go to Mendeley, and then you just put your email, so your given name, family name and password. Okay, this is how you to get started. You just you can download straight from Mendeley website. Okay, so now we'll go for the setting up your library. Okay, so this is an example of and what we call a layout. Okay, for the Mendeley desktop. Okay, so when you install that software, okay, which I will show you later how to do that. I mean during the lab demo, the live demo. Right. So this will be the view for your Mendeley desktop, which is you can see there are three portions or three regions. Okay, so and then I will show you what's the purpose. Okay, so for the left hand side, which is this part, okay, this will be your library structure. Okay, so this is where you can find your all documents, or you can find your specific folder, or you can create a folder for each what you call not citation, reference that you want to put. Let's say you have several papers, or you want to specify your references to several folder or specific topic, so you can create the folder. All right, and then if not, you can put find the recently added and so on. All right. And for the middle one is the references that you uploaded or you added to the Mendeley. So for example, in this slide, you can see I have what we call added one example of the reference. Okay, so this is where all the reference will be. If you have like hundreds or thousands of references, so it will be like, listed here. So all the references that you added to Mendeley. Okay, and then this one, the right hand side segment will be document details, which is the details of each what we call reference that you check or you click. Okay, so this will be like this will be the title, authors, everything. So later on, once you download it or you add all the documents or you reference to the Mendeley, you have to make sure all the details are correct, because these details will be used in your citation. So if you made mistake on the title, or you made mistake on the authors or this one, so they will show the wrong citation in your document. Okay, so you have to make sure everything is in the correct order and it's as we call as it should be. All right. Okay, so if this one is the Mendeley desktop, so this one is the Mendeley web. Okay, which is not much different. Okay, nothing. So it looks similar to the Mendeley desktop. Okay, you can still see three large pane, which is this one is for the folder and everything. This one for the list of your articles or papers that you included or you added to Mendeley web, and this is the details for each reference that you click. Okay, so it totally looks similar. All right. Okay, and then after that, so how you are going to setting up your library? All right. So basically, to add a reference method into what we call Mendeley, you can do it in several methods or several ways. First, you can just drag and drop. Okay, you will drag the PDF file that you have or that you downloaded from the internet, and then you just drag and drop into this pane or the reference list. Or second, you can check or click this add files button, and then they will pop up a new window, so for you to search the location of your PDF or your file that you want to add. You can add by file, which is a single file, or you can add one folder. So let's say in one folder you have 10 articles. So if you add by folder, it will add 10 articles in one go. But you click add file, so it will add one by one. Okay, so for the watch folder, so this one's like we want to set. So which folder, if you download new document, which folder it will go, or which location that document will be saved. All right, so this is on the watch folder. And for the add entry manually, okay, so for the add entry manually, okay, so when you click this one, they will pop up new windows which you have to key in manually. Like you have to key in the titles, authors, and other details that we normally use for the citation. Okay, so this is where you can add manually. Okay, let's say for the old articles or for the old journals where it's not available online, so normally we will do it by adding the reference manually. Okay, also instead of PDF and everything, you can import. Okay, you can use import properties. Okay, by let's say if you found one articles online, okay, and you want to cite that or you want to use that in your paper. So first you can download the citation list as a bib text, EndNote, RIS or Zotero, and then after that you open from the Mendeley, click the import button, and then you can choose so which format that you've been downloading. So like if you save that file in bib text, so you just click this bib text and then you try to locate that folder file that you have been downloaded before. So then it will add to your library. Okay. Okay. So for this one is for the document details lookup. Okay. Sometimes when you adding an article or reference in your Mendeley, some of the informations may not available or may not complete. Okay, like for example, in this example, so let's say I have this article with this title, okay, and then in this one, only the journal and the author's name are available, but I'm missing like the year, volume, issue, and pages. Okay, so what you can do, okay, instead of adding manually, okay, you just add, okay, the DOI, PubMed or archive ID, which is here. So you can add URL and what we call here archive ID, DOI, and so on. So as I listed here, and then once you just fill this one, just click the magnifying glass button. So let's say I put the DOI like this one, okay, and I click this one, for example. So it will automatically fill all the missing informations here. Okay, so it fill the year, volume, and pages. Okay, even if you don't have abstract, so they can find or fill the abstract section here for you. Okay, so they will add the missing part or info automatically. So this is how Mendeley helps you in what we call completing your document details. Okay. Okay. Also, let's say everything is good. So sometimes there will some what we call notification. There will notification pop up, okay, asking that is the details are correct, or the details are correct or not. So let's say if you everything is okay, okay, you check everything is okay, so you should click this one. But if you found that the details are not correct by referring to that paper, so you have to compare these details that you have here with the original paper or any copy that you have. So you have to compare. If it's not correct, you can click search by title. Okay, so they will search the article by title. If it's available online and they have in their system or in their library, so they will add the details for you. Okay, all right. So these features really helps you in completing all the necessary informations for your citation or for your reference. Okay. Okay, so this is another good features or excellent features of Mendeley, which is web importer. What this feature, what it does is like, so if you install this one, which is you can click from tools and then install web importer. So whenever you find an article that you like, or you want to further read, or you want to cite later, you can just click that icon and it will automatically download the articles or that reference into your library. So if that articles is available online and it's not like, it's free, so it will straight away download to your library or database. All right. So I will show you in live demo later. Okay. So this is how it works for the what we call importer. For example, I found one articles in ResearchGate, which is like this title. Okay, and I want to import this paper into my Mendeley database. Okay, so from here, if you can see, so this is the icon that I mentioned before, which is this is web importer for the Mendeley. So if you're interested, or if you want to further read this paper, or you want to further refer to this paper, and so what you can do, you just click this icon. Okay, then there will be new pop-up windows once you click this icon. Okay, so you just check add PDF if available. Okay, And then, so they will also add some suggestion. Like for example, if there's any reference that I use if there is any reference that used by this article, they will suggest you whether you want to add or not that articles or that reference. So you can also just check. So it's depending which one that you want, and then later on you just add to Mendeley. So after you click this add to Mendeley, it will automatically go into your Mendeley database. I mean, based on your username, I mean, specific to you. All right. All right. And then, okay, so as I said, or I mentioned before, this Mendeley is based on a cloud system. So however, it's not automatically what we call sync. So what you have to do, okay, so whenever you have or you have added a new citation, a new reference, or you have add the entry menu or anything, so you have to click the sync button. Okay, so when you click the sync button, then all the references or all the lists will be synced to your Mendeley. Okay, so once you sync, so yes, now it's available so it's already available in the cloud system. But if you're not sync, because let's say if you're using the standalone or desktop one and you're not sync that reference, so that reference or the list will not available online. Okay, so this is one of the most important parts lah. Okay, to make sure all the papers or all the data available online. Okay. So yeah, so this is Mendeley backup available online. So you can access anywhere, and then you can get customized suggestion and add them to it. So this is all the features of the Mendeley. All right. Okay, so now we're going to manage the Mendeley. Okay, so here this is an example desktop for Apple. Okay, so actually it's same between Windows, Apple. So the function is same, or a little bit, only some difference on the presentation or the GUI. Okay, so everything, but in terms of function, everything is the same. Okay, so you see on this part, so there are lots of functions. For example, this is what I've mentioned before. If you want to create folder, okay, you have to create specific folder for each of your articles to different section or to different groups. So you can create, you put some name, and you can just drag and drop. Then so you want to put this one into new folder, so you can just drag this one and drop to your new folder, for example. All right, and then okay, so this is as marked as unread or read. So let's say you don't have much time to read a paper right now, but you found one very interesting article that is related to your study or to your research. Okay, so you can check this one. This one like our email function, so you can check it as read or unread. Okay, so we know that which one that we're going to read or which one we have read that. Okay, and then for this one, okay, maybe you found one article that is very good or very related to your study, or you like that because of good explanation or everything. So you can check this star favorites. So all these star favorites, later on, if you want to find that, you can just click to the favorites here, and they will list out all the articles that you have checked with star. Okay, so we'll focus specifically on the favorites one. Okay, so for this one, it shows that, okay, let's say if online or you have the soft copy of PDF file of that articles of that what we call reference, okay, they will show. So this icon shows that this citation or this reference is attached with the PDF file. So later on you can read straight away from Mendeley desktop. Okay. And it also shows that whether the document is PDF, PowerPoint, document Excel, and etc. Okay, so for this icon, it's showing that it's PDF. Okay, so I think I found one question. What's the question? Okay, so can we use Mendeley when we write and we cite? Okay, can we use Mendeley offline? Okay, based on when I check it online, they say that it's possible to use Mendeley desktop offline. Okay, but if you use it online, offline, so it will not sync your library. So maybe the best way is like you sync first, and then maybe you want to offline. Yeah, it's okay. And then the difference between desktop and web version is nothing, not much different. It's the same thing. It's just that if you don't want to install the desktop one, you can use straight away for the web version. But the problem with the web version, everything must be you need internet connection every time. So, but for the desktop, so let's say you don't have internet connection for some time, so you can still use that. Okay, so that's the difference between the desktop and the web version. Okay, welcome. All right. Okay, so this is how you can use Mendeley. I mean, in terms of searching a document. Let's say you have hundreds of documents, 400, 500 later on. I mean, once you're going through your academician journey, so now maybe you have a small number of papers or articles in your database or list, but later on you will get hundreds or maybe up to thousands if you're doing lots of works or paper. Okay, so sometimes it's hard to find articles that are related or that we want to read. Okay, so one of the best way of this one is like you can search, okay, your document, okay, by writing the author's name, if you know the author's name, or if you know the specific title's name, you can search for, using titles, publication names, year, notes, or even you can use any keyword. Okay, for example, they just use keyword of open access. So you just type open access here, and then they will list out all the papers or articles that have word of open and access or both. Okay, so this is how Mendeley works. All right. Okay, also you can filter your documents by author, type, publisher, and keyword. So it's the same thing. Okay. All right. So highlight and annotate documents. Okay. So this is the example of the PDF viewer. So previously I show you that if the articles is available online and then they have PDF. Okay. So you can read your articles from Mendeley. Okay, so for example, let's say this one. Let's say you want to read the articles because this one is available on the PDF is attached here, so you can read the PDF or the document here. So what you can do, you just double click this one. Okay, for example, just double click and then they will open new window. For example, like what is the article's name? So the article's name here is improvement of blah blah blah. So that's why the tab name is here. All right. So then you can read the documents from here, and then you can see all the details, and you can do annotation or you can highlight. For example, let's say you want to find keyword in these articles. You can just highlight. For example, in this example, I want to highlight or I want to find the words of MGH2. So I just type the keyword of MGH2 here, and it will highlight all the words of MGH2 in these articles, okay? So, and they will list out, for example, they show that in that article, they have 160 words or times MGH2 words appear in this article, okay? So they will list out. So for example, this one is 1 over 160. So if you go this one, they will be showing 2 over 160, okay? So this is normal features like in words, okay? Instead of what we call searching the words in the PDF, so you also can add notes, okay? So let's say you have some specific things you want to write, or you want to remind yourself later, like maybe this article is related to, for example, the methodology, or this article is related to specific result or specific outcome from your research. Okay, so you can add notes here, okay? And then by how to add the notes, like you just click the notes here, and then you just check or click anywhere in your PDF. So it will appear, a new window will be appeared, and you can just write anything. All right. Also, if you don't want, you can, or you just want to write a general note, okay, on the right hand side. So this is the details window or pane that we have before. So you can just click the notes. You can write the general notes. Okay, so the general notes will be like, but to represent everything that you write here. Okay, but for this one, you can add more than one note. Let's say for this section, you want to add one note. Okay, and then for the next section or next what we call paragraph, you want to add one note. So you can have multiple notes in this PDF. Okay, so this feature is like a PDF reader. Okay, so normal features like PDF reader. Okay, and then using the Mendeley citation plugin. Okay, so before we can use Mendeley, okay, for the citation in words, you have to install that. Okay, so how you can install that? So, okay, from this Mendeley desktop, you can just click Tools and install MS Word plugin. Okay, so then after you install this one, the Mendeley will link to your Word or LibreOffice. Okay, so they can link to these two software. All right. So once you install all this MS Word plugin, there will be new what we call there will be new pane. So this one is for Apple. Okay, I will show you later for the Word. So they will open new section for the Mendeley, which you can use to add citation, inline citation when you are writing your paper. Okay, so it's okay. I will show you during the live demo. Okay, this is for the Apple and this is for a Mac. Okay, this is for the Windows. So normally it will be under your references. Okay, and this will be specific for the Mendeley. Okay, so whenever you want to insert the citation, you just click this icon, and then once you click this one, they will pop up new windows here, which you can find the articles by, if you know the author names, you can just write the author names. If you know the title, or you just write that. Or if you're not so sure, or because let's say the author name has a number of papers, you can just go to Mendeley. All right, click to Mendeley and it will open to Mendeley, and you can choose the paper and click cite. So it will cite the paper. Okay, I will show you this later in the live demo. So yeah, so once you do that, so they will cite you here. For this slide, I'm using, for example, the numbering style, which is the Vancouver style. Okay, so they will have a citation here, and then you can set the bibliography. Okay, so this bibliography can be called, or can be what we call listed by clicking the insert bibliography. So they will list out all the references that you use in your articles or in your document. Okay, and also you can choose which style that you want to use. For example, in this slide, I'm using International Journal of Hydrogen Energy articles. Okay, so you can choose that. So this is the format of the IJHE, or International Journal of Hydrogen Energy. Okay, so in Mendeley, they have, like, if I'm not mistaken, 8,000 or 9,000 styles, which you can download and choose for free without any limitation. Okay. So, okay, this is an example. If, let's say, a list of style, if this style is not fit with you, or you are looking different styles, what you can do, you just click more styles here, right? Example, and then there will be new windows pop up here, which is, this is all the installed styles in your specific Mendeley, the current one that you're using, or you can click get more styles. Okay, so if you click get more styles, they list out all the styles that they have in their library, in the database, Mendeley database. Okay, so that's all for this slide today. So now we're going for the live demo, right? Okay. So before that, okay, let me, yep, I'm hearing some noise, or I'm going to switch off the mic, participants. Okay, all right, not so sure. Okay, so let's go for the Mendeley. Okay, so just go to the Mendeley website here. So this is the first step before you download the Mendeley. So this step is essential for the new user. If you don't have account, or you don't have any, if you want to use what we call the Mendeley desktop. Okay, so go to the just Google Mendeley. Okay, and then click this one. Okay, so in my case, I already have my account. All right, so let's say you don't have account. So once you click, so this page will come out. Okay, so you create free account or you can sign in. So if you're creating the account, it will be like, you know, normal account for the creating normal account for the email and so on. So, but in my case, I have server account. Okay, so I can just click any of this account. Okay, so let's say I'm going to use this one. Okay, so just sign in. Okay, and then this will be the front page of the Mendeley website once you log in. Okay, or once you sign in. Okay, so to install the Mendeley desktop, what you have to do is like, okay, it's under your username or your name, your profile. Just click and download Mendeley. Okay, so they will download the Mendeley desktop to your PC. Okay, so select this one, installing. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, open folder. Okay, so they will come this one, and then you can just install. Okay, so this will be like normal installation for any software. So I think I'm not going through this one because it's just normal one. So just click next, and then at the end of that, you just click install. So because I have a copy of Mendeley in my PC, okay, so I don't have to install that. So let's say you have already installed that, okay, and then there will be icon like this in your PC, which is Mendeley desktop. You can click this one. Okay, so this is an example of the Mendeley. And before I go through this one, okay, let's say you want to see what is the Mendeley website, Mendeley web. So this is your front page, like that I showed you before. So you go to the library. Okay. Okay, so this is the Mendeley website. It is the same as the Mendeley desktop. If you can see, all the citation I have here will be here. Okay, so yeah, it has same function. So they have a 3 pane, which is this for the library, and then this is for the list of the articles that you have, and then for the details, once you click this paper, for example, new window will pop up showing all the details on your article, like title, you can see more information, edition, city, publisher, or let's say if you have other papers, okay, even they have abstract, okay. So it has a similar function with the Mendeley desktop. The difference for this one is like you need internet connection all the times before you can use that, all right? Okay, so now we'll go through for the Mendeley desktop. Okay, so like I mentioned before, there are 3 panes. This is for the or 3 sections. So for this part is for the library. So this part for the list of your articles, and this part for the document details. All right. So what you can do, okay, let's say I want to download one article into Mendeley, okay, by using drag and drop. So this is an example of the folder of articles that I have, for example. So if you want to drag and drop, just click this one, dragging, and put it here. So it will be downloaded, or it will be added to your list. So this will be the new articles. So if you want to find the like recently added, just click here. So you know, because so this is the recently added, and you can have the time added. So what time? So it is today, and then the year, everything. And once you add the file or the folder, the PDF or the reference, your first thing that you have to do is like you have to make sure all the details are correct. Okay. So because these details are essentials because it will be appear in your citation list. Okay. So you have to check whether the title is correct. So how about the author list? So is it everything is available. So to do that, maybe you have to double check by opening the article, for example. So this is the article, the original article. Okay, so you have to check. So all the names are available here. So let's say you have to check all the names, and then the details on the sorry. Okay, details on the paper. Okay, like the year, publication year. Okay, volume, issues, and page, and so on. Okay, so you can add URL for this one, or you can add DOI. So in this case, once I drag this article to Mendeley desktop, it's automatically update, okay, the DOI and everything. All right. So you can see everything is complete here. Okay, let's say I want to show an example. I have incomplete data. Let's say once you check, you found out that this data are not available. For example, let's say I just delete, or I just delete. Okay, let's say you if you drag and drop, or you have some information that are incomplete. Okay, what you can do? So like I said before, what you can do, you just have to add the DOI. For example, I copy this DOI from website. So, or you can use archive, add everything. So normally I will just use the DOI. Let's see, for example, you don't have this detail or this one as well. So what can you do? You see this magnifying glass icon? Just click this one. Okay, so it will searching. So lookup succeeded. So they will add all the details that are missing. If the details are available in their database, in the Mendeley. Okay, so actually Mendeley is backup or belongs to Elsevier. So Elsevier database are very huge, and we can say that almost complete. So we don't have to worry of missing information, everything, because once you what we call find through DI everything, it can be easily filled by the system or by the server to your Mendeley. All right, so you can see. Okay. Okay, so this is how Mendeley works. All right, and then here, so like I show in the what we call slides. So for this article and this article, I have a copy of PDF attached to this reference. Okay, so and this one is unread. Okay, so if I want to read, okay, so you can just click and click, click and click. So anything. So let's say if you press, all this paper I haven't read. I mean, because I just add recently. For the purpose of this what we call sharing session, so I haven't read this one yet. So let's say if you have read, so you can check it as a read. And then this is where you can check it as a favorite. So you can start, let's say you want to make these two articles as favorites. You check these two, okay? And then you just click favorites later on. So only these two papers are available because only these two papers are checked as a favorite. Or then you can go to all documents back here. Let's say if you want to add more favorites articles like this one or this one. Okay. So then see the articles is 3 now. All right. So this one for recently added. So when you check this one, so it shows you which articles are recently added. Okay. And this is recently read. Okay. So for example, they will show you. Okay. When you added and when you last read. For example, in this one, I read it like 1 week ago, for example. Okay. And then this is for your publication. So you can track this one. So this one link to your ID. Okay. All right. And then for this feature, okay, for the create folder, okay, what you can do, you can just create a folder here. Let's say for Mendeley Talk, for example. Okay. So you can create one folder specific for Mendeley Talk, for example, and you go to all the documents, for example, and then let's say you want to choose one article of this one and put it in this Mendeley. So we can do drag and drop. And then So now it's already available in your Mendeley folder. You can create as many folder that as you want. Okay, just name the folder, and then once you press enter, and it will appear here. Okay, so you can 5, 7, 10 folders depending on subject or topics or anything that you like. Okay, so also you can create group, and then this is for the trash deleted. All right. Also, that's for drag and drop. How about if you want to add the what we call Mendeley using this add files? So here you can just add files. Okay, so just click this one, and then become new window, and then you can find all the documents. For example, you can just I have my own Dropbox, which is already cloud system. So far I'm not worrying about losing my data because I have my own cloud system. So this is, for example, if you want to have specific what you call folder for your research or for your citation. So for example, paper materials, okay, you can just check any, for example, like this one, okay, or anything. Okay, let's say like this one. Right, just click open. Okay, and Mendeley will ask you, they said, we found 26 other PDF files in this folder. Would you like to review them for import? So even Mendeley will ask you whether you want to import that specific articles or you want to import the whole articles in that folder. See? So how Mendeley works. So let's say I just want to I just want to import one specific article that I checked before. So just say no thanks. And then okay, sorry. So it's not appear because it's here. You can just go to all document or recently added. So this is the recently added. Okay. Okay. So this is the articles that I just imported from my own folder. Okay. So they have details on when you are added. Okay. So the publish, and if you want to see all the details, just double click this one. See, because it has PDF attached. So when you double click, it will open a PDF reader. So you can just read the articles here, or if you want to highlight something, okay, just highlight the button. Okay, let's say you want to highlight this word, for example. So just highlight, all right, or anything else. And so you want to highlight the whole section, you can highlight that. Okay, you can put the notes that I mentioned before here. The notes, sticky note here. You can just add here, for example. So you can write. Or if not, you can want to here, for example, you can just click here and then write something. Okay, for example, all right. So now the notes is available. So whenever you want to read it, you just click this one, and the notes will open up, and you can read that. So if you not click the notes, the sticky notes, so it will be the icon will close and show this one, and you can move this one around. Okay, anywhere that you want. All right, and then what else? So if you want to search the word, for example, I want to search reversible word in this article. So I search, and then it will show how many words, like for this word, how many times it's available in this article. So it's showing that it appears 6 times in the article. You can just press enter. Okay, you can go through previous on it. So they will show one by one the location of the word of reversible. Okay, so okay, for this one is good, quite good, because sometimes you don't want to have the whole information. Let's say you have read these articles, and then suddenly you just want to what we call extract some information. So, but you're not so sure, because let's say you have very long articles like 20 pages or 15 pages or maybe 10 pages, like in the review articles. So if you don't have very large articles and you want to find a very small or important data, you can just write anything that you want. Okay, in this section, so it will give you the location. Okay, so it will be for this one, it's full screen or not. So okay, just press escape button to go back to the normal screen. So this is zoom, so normal, just zoom. Pen is like if you want to move around the paper, you don't want to use mouse. Okay, so like this one. And then for this one, for the select button is to select the word. Like this one, you cannot select the word. Let's say you want to copy and paste or to find that word in Google. You just press the select button and then you can highlight and copy, add notes, copy, highlight, everything. Okay, and like I said before, okay, so once you add this new information, let's say you add this new information, which is song. Okay, so now we have additional song, and in our Mendeley website, the song is still not available here. See, so we are not seeing or not uploading the information to the cloud system yet. So what you have to do, so that you are not going to miss any of the information, right? So you just have to click sync button here. So it will synchronize your library with Mendeley Web. Okay, just click here. So it will show a percentage of its process. See? All right. So now it's loading all the information that you have from your Mendeley desktop to the cloud system. Okay, then you can double check whether it's available or not. So now you see it's already been zang. Even for this article that I just add and I just put favorite button, they will add it simultaneously. They will also upload it. Okay, link it to Mendeley Web. Okay, so if you, let's say you uncheck this one, so they will do the same thing. Okay, so let's say you do something, you want to check this one as a favorite as well. See, it automatically sync to your system. You want to check this one, for example. So it will sync. Okay, for the Mendeley Web, it will sync automatically. And you can see in your Mendeley desktop whether it's sync or not. Okay, so if it's not sync, what you can do, just again sync button. Okay, it's already synced. So it shows that I've already checked it as a favorite here and here. Okay. Okay, so now we go for the Mendeley web importer. All right, so how it works. So this one, install web importer. So at tools, click install web importer. So once you install, you click this one. So it will open to a new, what we call page. So get web importer for the Chrome. Okay, because why Chrome? Because I'm using Chrome right now. So if you're using different browser, it will show you for different browser. So you just click this one, okay? So it will install to you. In my case, it's already been installed. So that's why it's here. So this is my web importer. All right. So let's see how the web importer works. Okay. Let's say. So we find new article about hydrogen storage, for example, because I'm working with hydrogen storage. Oh, sorry, is there any question? Okay. All right. Okay. So, okay, let's say I'm going to this article. Okay. This is an article. Okay. Read full chapter, for example, for this one or this one. Or this is book. Okay, this chapter. Okay, let's say I have this article. All right. Or this is textbook. Is it available? Okay, it's okay. So, okay, it's available in a full PDF. Okay, let's say you want to have this article or this document into your list and you want to read later. What you can do, so you don't have to do like manually, like, what's the normal button? I forgot. So normally they have like download citation, is it share? Okay, share, no, download citation something. Okay, but for this one you don't have. Since you have the Mendeley desktop, what you can do, you just click this one, right? So there will new window pop up. Okay, I have to sign in. So to assign to your new to your Mendeley account that you use. Okay, so this sign in process only once. So if you have sign in once, so no need to do it every time. Okay, so you see, so so this is the article that you want. Okay, let's say you want this one and this one. Okay, so let's say you have many libraries. So in this case, let's say I have many libraries. So you can specify which location or which folder that you want to save. Let's say I want to save to Mendeley, for example. Mendeley. So if you have 5 folders, so they will show you the 5 folders. In my case, we only have 1 Mendeley. Okay, so then we check and then we add. Right, so it's adding now to your Mendeley. Oh, so okay, it's showing that you cannot upload the PDF. It's not available for the PDF, but it's only available for the reference. Okay, so it's not available for free. Okay, so what you can do is okay. So let's say you have that information, and then you just sync it back. Okay, so see, so in Mendeley folder, this is the document that we download. But since it's not available for free, so it's not downloading the PDF. So it's only downloading the important parameters or important details like the what we call title and everything. And then also they will ask you whether these details are correct or not. Okay, let's say if it's not correct, you can search. If it's correct, you can just say that it's correct. It's correct. Okay, so let's say it's not correct, just maybe search. So it will search for you. So it will confirm that it is correct. Okay, if it's not, it's already, you believe everything is okay, so just click that and everything will be fine. Okay, so these are the detail of the Hardvard storage textbook or chapter that you download before. Okay, so you can check, or if let's say you want to add something, delete something, you can do. So it's up to you. And let's say if you want to add abstract, okay, you can just go to here. Let's say they have abstract. So just copy abstract here. Sorry, where's the Mendeley? Okay, just add the abstract here. Okay, now it's good. As long as you have the DOI and all the information, and now it's good to go, right? Okay, so it's auto save. Okay, and you just sync back, so it will upload to the Mendeley website. Okay, so let's say you have what's the Mendeley website? This one. Okay, so this is the Mendeley website. So okay, that you already download before. Then press the abstract. You can see the more information. Oh, okay. What's the okay, cannot find that abstract here. Okay, supposedly okay, you cannot find the abstract here, but the details are here. Okay. All right. So what else that I want to show you? Okay, about the how to you want to cite in a paper. Okay, so let's say before that you have to install this one. Install MS Word plugin. So in my case, I already installed that. So that's why the word is uninstalled. If you don't have or you don't will not install yet, so it will show you install MS Word plugin. In my case, it's already uninstalled. Okay, just click this one. Okay, and then open your Word. Okay, let's say okay. Okay, so this is my Word. I'm using Word. Okay, so it's under references tab. You can see this what we call Mendeley. Okay, so this is for the insert citation. So this is a style. Okay, and this for the insert bibliography. Okay, let's say I want to open new article, new blank one. Okay, so let's say This is an example. Okay, and then you want to cite. So just click the insert citation here. All right. So let's say if you know or remember the author's name, you can straight away just write. For example, the author name is Yahya. So they will list out all the papers that have name Yahya here. And you can read the titles and you can verify which one that you want. But let's say if you not remember the details of the articles, so what you can do, click to go to Mendeley, right? Then you open your Mendeley. So you can find from here which article that you want to use in your as your citation in for the citation in your document. Let's say I want to cite this one. Okay, Conley Timothy this one, for example. Just click this one and press cite. So they will send it to you here. Okay, right. So if you not okay about the what we call about the style. Okay, so you can choose which style you want. Okay. For example, this style is for the IJHE or International Journal of Hydrogen Energy. So you can change it. Let's say you want to use APA. Okay, for example, you just press this one. So instead we change that. See, so the best thing about the reference manager. So whenever you want to write, whenever you want to change what we call submission, your article submission to different publisher, it's easily for you to change that based on styles that they have installed. Okay. Okay. So now it's blank. Mean that how about the insert bibliography? So what can you do? Just go down a bit and click insert bibliography, and it show you the bibliography here based on the citation style that you choose here. So you can just write references. Okay, for example. All right. So if you want to change it to different style, let's say IEEE, just click IEEE. So it's will change the format, style format, and in your inline citation, also in your bibliography citation. Okay. So this is an example 2, for example. And example 2, let's say I want to add straight away from Mendeley. I want to use here. Let's say I want to from this article. Click this one and OK. All right, now. And let's say, for example, you have multiple citation. You want to use 2-3 citation in one sentence. This is an example 3. Okay. You have multiple citation. You want like here. So you want to use this one, and you can use another citation. For example, Zaki. You can click this one. So now it will cite 2 paper or 2 articles. Okay. So if it's okay for you, just click OK. So now it's citing 2 articles, right? Okay. And then if you want to change the style again, for example, IJHE. So IJHE formatting will be like this one, but for IEEE will be like this one. See? So this is based on the format style of formatting of that specific publisher or journal. Okay, so they will list out all the articles that you write. And let's say if you want to change the articles, or you want to do some correction, or you want to delete some information, let's say you want to delete citation number 2. Let's say just delete, and you see. Okay. And then refresh that. Now the articles will change to 3. Instead of 4, it's becoming 3. So this one before that is 3 and 4. So now it's become 2 and 3. Okay, it will be automatically updated. Okay. All right. So let's say that your information is not available. Okay, you can just click more style. Okay, sorry. So sorry, I have one question.
Yeah, you have one question at the chat.
Okay, so okay, all right. So let's say you want to add style outside. Okay, so this is the one that available. So more style, everything. Okay, if the style is not available, you have to do customize. Okay, customize one. What you can do, you have to do a little bit of work. Let's say this one. Okay, let's say okay. So this is the way how you want to add a specific style or customized style that according to thesis or anything that you have. which is not listed or don't have in the library, Mendeley database. Okay, you have to go to Mendeley CSL editor. All right. Okay, go to Mendeley CSL. Okay, so for this one, let's say you want to find something that not in the database. What you have to do, first of all, you have to find the closest citation style to the style that you want. How do you want to do that? You have to search by name. Okay, let's say I have an example of citation here. I will go through to all of. Okay, let's say I have this kind of citation. I want to use this kind of citation in my thesis, for example, or I want to use this one. So this one is the Vancouver style or numbering style. So let's say this is specific style for the article or for the thesis, or maybe for this one, which is not available. So what I will do, based on my analysis that I've done before, this style is the closest style to this style that I want to use. And for this style is the closest style for the style that I'm going to use. Okay, so let's say we go for the numbering one. Okay, so I'm going to use the numbering and this is style. So for example, this is for book one author. So this is article in the book and this is for the journal. Okay, so if let's say I found that this is the closest one, what you can do to find that, you can just write Vancouver. Okay, and then search. Okay, so they have Vancouver. Okay, based on my analysis, I found that this is what we call the closest one. So search Vancouver bracket. So you just find the search Vancouver and brackets, which is this one, and then you can view the style. Okay, you can view the style. Okay, just double check. So this is the example of the style. So this is the inline citation. This is the bibliography. So open back your document. Let's say which one. Okay, so this is the one that you're looking for, or is it the closest one? You can just verify that. Okay, so let's say for the first author, book one author, right? So this is book one author. Okay, where's the book? I believe. Okay, I think this is the book. Okay, this for the book, and then just compare with your citation that you want to use. Okay, so first is numbering. It's okay, not a big difference. So this one, so there's some different here, but the rest is good. Okay, so if you find that this is okay, so and you need to do some editing. Okay, you need to do some editing. So just click the editing style here, and then they will open you to this section. Okay. So it's taking time based on your internet connection. All right. So they have two methods. One is visual editor, which is for me is simpler. And if you are very good in programming, which I'm not, you can use the code editor. So for the code editor, it's more like the coding and programming. So if I just want to show you what's the difference between visual and code. Okay, so it's for the code editor. So these are all the codes that they use to change or to update the style to the style that you want. So if you are familiar with this one, just go to this code editor. But if you are not, we can just use visual editor, which is simpler and slightly easier. Okay, why I'm saying slightly easier? Because it's not the easiest, but it's easier compared to the code editor. Okay, let's say they will ask you, okay, because I did that previously, so they will ask you whether I want to open new style or I just want to create new style. Let's say I just want to create new style. Okay, so this one is Vancouver. Test, for example. Okay, so it's not cannot space. We can do. Okay, cannot letters. All right. So just okay. Right. So before you change the style, you can change the title name so that you once you want to use later, you can find this name. For example, let's say I want to rename it to this one, and then this one is like my name and my initial. Okay, okay. So the rest you don't have to change. Okay. So what you have to do is like now you're going to the style. Okay. Wait, is it Vancouver? Why it's why it's APA? Sorry, seems like they're not downloading it properly. So Vancouver should be number. Again. So what's that? Okay. Okay, so this is the correct one. All right. So it'll be Vancouver should be number and this one. Okay. So let's say you have changed the name, everything, and you want to edit the style. Okay. So let's do step by step. Okay. Let's say you have this example. All right. So you want to change this one. They have the name. How they set the name is different. So they have comma separator here, but this one don't have. Okay. So what you can do? Okay. You can click this one. Oh, but before that, for example, if you want to change for the inline one, so this one is square bracket. All right. So when you click this one, it will show you where's the line for this collection. For example, this one is citation number variable. Just click this one, or you can go to this layout. Okay, but this one is nothing here, so just go to layout. So you can change here. For example, you want to change this to normal bracket. See, and just change. So it showing you straight away to normal bracket. All right. So if you want to go back to square bracket, for example, so just change. So suffix is mean after, prefix is before, right? And then so for this one, it's not a big deal because just like square bracket or just normal bracket. Okay. But let's say if for this one, if you want to change the style to this one, like this one, okay. So you want to put comma after the surname, okay. So see, this is the name here, right? So you have to go to the layout. So this one, is it this one? Which? Okay, okay. So name. Okay, sorry. So for the name, okay, sorry. So you just go to the name. Okay, you see this author macro. So you just go to the name, go to down here, and they have this delimiter or sort splitter. So for this one, okay, for this one you have to understand. So it will take time, especially if you are the new one. So it takes time. But if you keep doing that, so it will easy for you. So you can read what all these parameters are for. Let's say for this one, they will show you. They have some explanation like and what this form are for. Okay, so every single one they will have explanation. Okay, so you have to get some time to understand this one. So this is just an example. So let's say for this one, I know that this one is for the separator. So I can just straight away go to the sort separator. Okay, so it say that sets the delimiter for name parts. Okay, so let's say you just put comma here. See, now they have comma here. All right, so similar to here. All right, okay. All right, and then what else? So in this case, they have dot instead of comma and and. Okay, so for the dot, okay, for the and, so this is the and. So you can read what is and. And is for that and off between the names. So you can, in this case, it's empty. So you can choose text or symbol. So if it's text, you put N here. If it's choose symbol, so it's symbol here. So based on your reference that you want to use, it is text. So just use text, all right? And then also it is comma, not dot. So you have to change that. So this is the delimiter. Okay, you can see if I change what will happen. So this is comma. We'll try to zoom. All right, this is comma, and this just delete this one. So it will delete it and put dot. Okay, so now it will come in dot. Okay, compare again. Is it this is the one that you want? All right. So far it's looking good. All right. So you want to go to the title. Okay, go to the title. Okay, so the title is in italic. So same in italic. Okay. Let's say if you want to change, for example, if you do not italic letter, you can just click to this title, check I for italics. Okay, if you want to make it bold, just click bold. So it will change to bold. Right? Okay, what else? So for this one, you want to have 6 edition. So they have dot here. All right. So go to the edition here. So this example. So here you don't have dot. You want to add dot. So go to affixes, suffix, all right, and add dot here. See, now they have dot. All right. And then go back again and so on lah. So you have the publisher and year here. So you have publisher. Okay, and here after the publisher, let's say this one is dot. Okay, but this one is comma. Again, you have to change that. So once you click here, so it will be highlight here. So this is the region or the area that you need to do the correction. I mean, in this region normally. So if it's if it's highlight here, so if it's not available, so you're just going up a bit. So you can see. So this delimiter is referring to this one. Then if not, going up bit, going up bit. So now you can see this is comma. So this is comma. So try to delete this one. Oh, sorry. Delete and replace with dot. Okay. So now it change to dot. Okay. Okay. Now we go for the second one. Okay. CSL search by example. Okay. So this one is for, let's say. Okay. Okay. Before that, you have to specify the example of citation. Okay, for example, this one. Okay, sorry, I forgot this step. Okay, before you want to change this kind of citation, you have to know which citation that they should show you so that you can see the correct citation. So you have to choose first. For example, this is example 1, 2, 3. So you have to choose example 1, citation 1. So what is example 1 that you want it to show on the screen? So let's say I want book. Okay, all right, because I want to change book citation. And second citation is article in the book. So I go to the second example here, citation 2. Okay, so citation chapter in the book. Okay, this is chapter in the book. Just check this one. So now they going to show you number 2 is section chapter in the book. And then for the third one, let's say you want to change journal articles. So go to journal article, which is, okay, you have used 1 and 2. Go to number 3, example. Okay, journal article, which is this one. All right. So they will show you all the examples so that we can do the changes and we can see it straight away. Okay, now we go for the second one, which is article in the book. All right. So for the name is okay. So it's no problem. And how about the title? Okay. So about the title. Okay, so it looks similar. Okay, so you don't have to change anything. And in the editor, I think there's some slight difference, which is in editor, they don't have a dot on their surname. You see, slight different, no comma and no dot. So what you have to do, click this one. All right. So they will bring you to the section that you need to change. So here is the name. Go to the name section. Okay. So you can add, because this guy, there are two editors. So you have to put N as a text. So now they add N. Okay. And then they don't have separator here. After hall, no comma. Just put comma here. Right? So they will add comma. And then add delimiter, which is this one, they have comma, which is we don't want comma. We just want dot. So we just delete this one. And how to add dot? We can add dot here, add initialize with. So it will take time for you to understand, but you can read all the description here. So just here, let's say if you want to put dot, see, they have now dot, they will change now. Okay. And how about the editors? So here for the editors, there is no bracket. In this case, we have bracket. So just again, click here. So under still this section, so we have name and label. So editors is under label, because name is for this one that we changed before. So we go for the label. So it will follow the sequence here, you know. So name and label is editor. So go to label. So this is the bracket. You just delete the bracket and you just delete the bracket. But we know that there is dot here. So just add dot at the end here. Okay, so it's showing here. Okay, so it is EDS because it represents two editors. For this one, it just ED because it is one editor only, right? So it's no problem. So then this is title with italic, all right? So not a problem here. So same, and then so we have a place of publishing place. Okay, so they have London, so we are New York. Okay, and the publishing name. Okay, so publishing name. Okay, so same. So and then all right, year. Okay. Oh, okay. And in this one, they have PP. We refer to page. But in the one that you want, they don't have this PP. What you can do, and just go to here, click the PP, right? Just delete that. Press delete button. It will delete. It will delete it. So now it is. It looks. Look exactly as the one that you want. Okay. So then we carry on for the third one, which is for the journal. Okay, for example, you want this one for journal. So this is an example for the journal, which is we have the same name, we have comma, but we don't have initial dot here. What you can do, go for this one. Okay, so under this name, okay. So this one will name, label, everything. So go to the name. So initialize with, okay. Press dot. So now they have Campbell, comma, J dot L dot and Peterson. Okay, so is it the same? Yep. Okay, and then they have the title here and then the proceeding name, which is in this case, you see the proceeding name is in full name, but here the proceeding is a short form. So you have to change that. Okay, so we just click here, all right? So now it's under the what you call title of the journal. So you see this is form short. You can just click this one, make it long, and now it's a long name, full name, right? So if you put short, it will become like this one. If you want to change it, for example, they want to make it bold, so just press bold, or not italic, just uncheck uncheck the italic button, or underline, just underline, right? Or some of the articles may want the name in bracket, so just press the bracket, all right? Okay, so what else? So then, okay, comma, okay, and then so just for the comma, you just add this one, comma here, prefix and suffix. So now they have comma and year, right? Year, okay, 1980, okay, 2007, okay, right? So else group. Okay, so again, let's say for this one, they don't have issue number. Let's say they have volume and issue 6. But in this case, we don't have issue, just volume. Okay, so what you can do, so just click here first. Okay, this is the volume. So we are missing the issue. So we have volume and page only. So we can add, or we should add. So just click to the group, which is group representing the whole section of this one, which is from volume and page. Okay, so we click to this one, we press the add button here, add node. So it should be giving you new windows. So we should look for the what we call issue. Okay, so for the issue, normally it will be under label. No, not label. Let's say names. Oh no, not names. So it's not names. I forgot. Okay, sorry. Label text. Oh no, yeah. So this is text. So this is text. Okay. So now this one. Okay. So you see, and then you can find the variable. Variable is representing what you want to look. For example, when you check or you choose variable, we show you the abstract. You can choose issue number. Issue is here, right? And then now we have issue here. Okay. Since the issue is here and not here, what you can do, you can just rearrange that. Just drag this one going up after the volume, but before the page. So now the issue is here, right? So then you can edit that. Like you don't want the delimiter, for example, because in here, what you want is no delimiter, no double dot. So you can just delete the double dot here. Okay, so now it's deleted. And you want bracket after the issue. So go to issue, just put bracket here. Open bracket and close bracket. All right, and then, yep, so it's looking good. Okay, so once it's okay, what you can do or what you should do to download this one, you go to style and save style as. Okay, click this one. There's any style that you want to put the names like Mendeley, for example. This is just for your reference, and then save. Okay, once you save, it will automatically download it to your Mendeley desktop. You see, now the style has been selected. The style that you just made or you just edited will be selected. So to verify that, you can go to this one, to under view, citation style, go to more style. Okay, so this is the style that you just edited. You can check the detail. For example, okay, this one. See the detail, the main author for this one, and when you uploaded that or when you downloaded that. So it's 1141. Okay, so you can edit or copy or uninstall. Or later, if you want to use other style, just click this use style. Okay, for example, you want to use this style. Okay, so to verify that, let's say we try to do the the manual entry add the reference here. Let's say you want to have, okay, let's say you have the reference here. Okay, you have this book, this article in the book and journal, and you want to verify if the citation that you made or you edited is according to what you want. What you can do, you can just add this one manually. For example, let's say you have empty, and then you can do one by one. For example, all right, book one author. So choose book one author, for example. Okay. All right. So just copy the name. For example, like this one. Copy the name here, author name. Okay. Just make sure you do it correctly. Just delete this one, enter this one. All right. You can just copy the title here. Copy the title. Copy the title here. Okay. Okay. And then the edition, 6th edition. 6, 6, Eaglewood. Okay, this is the publishing place. So city, example. And then Pentisol is the publisher. Publisher. And then this is the year, 1984. Let's say 1984. Okay, so then what you have to do, just do this manual entry to your Mendeley desktop. The reason is like we want to compare whether it's correct or accurate as what we want. Okay, so since I did this one before and just want to save some time, so then you can do the rest for all, for example, for this one and this one, this one. Why we copying this one? Because we want to compare with the data or the citation style that we just modified or we just made. Okay, when it's completed, you just click save. All right. So in my case, I already done that. So this one is the example. So you have, for example, that I already create. So tuition. Okay, this is for the book. All right. And then this is for the article in the book. Hussein. Where's Hussein? Okay, this one. And this one for billing is for the journal. So I already did that. I already fill in all the informations in Mendeley desktop. Okay, so I just already do it manually. Okay, so then you can verify that. So go to your Word. Let's say, okay. So this is the Mendeley. Okay, for example. Okay, so you can just this is what I did before. So you can just try insert citation, for example. Okay, so just insert citation. You go to Mendeley and choose. Let's say you want what call tuition or something. All right. So you do that for all the citation that you want. Then compare. Is it this is the one that you want? Okay, let's say you can compare side by side. Okay. Okay. So compare side by side. Okay. So this is the one that you want. Okay. Okay, for the numbering is okay, no problem. So it's in the what we call in here. Okay, so why this one is not numbering? Because I use Taylor and Francis. I should change it to Sage. Okay. So now it's becoming 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it's same 1, 2, 3. So it's just numbering. And then the bibliography. So let's go for the books. Okay. So comma, dot, and economy, Eaglewood, Prentice. Okay. So now it's exactly as you want. Okay. So you see, this is for the chapter in the book. So for the formatting, and then, all right, in your, this is your book editor, army, comma, I dot editor, right? Same. So this is the title of the book, London Spring Avalanche. Okay, year and pages. Okay, so this one for the journal. All right, so you can just compare and see the same thing. Okay, so this is how you do it manually. Okay, I will go for a short example for the different. So that one numbering is quite simple.
Can we answer this question first before you go further?
Which one?
I have two questions. First, how to check for duplicate and delete while reviewing which one to be kept. And second question, citation from Elsevier without PDF. How do I add PDF into it in a later time?
Okay, okay, so for this one, okay, so you want to check duplicate, all right? In this Mendeley, they have a tools duplicate. Check for duplicates. So when you click this one, it will show you which one, which articles are the duplicate one. So in my case, I don't have no duplicates, so it's showing no duplicates. Okay, so just tool, check for duplicates, and click this one, it will show you. Okay, that's for the first question. For the second question, so if you don't have PDF and you want to add later, so I think you can add this one. Okay, no, you can add entry here. Okay, sorry. So let's say this is an example for the one that with PDF, right? I think you can just drag and drop. Okay. You can upload details. Nope. So you can just drag and drop. Okay. Okay. What you can do, you can just drag and drop and then check. The easiest way is check for duplicates. So because once you drag and drop, it will give you the same or similar what we call author's name, title, all informations. So just drag and drop and then check for duplicates. Then you can just delete the one that without the PDF. Okay. All right. So I hope that's answering your question. Okay. So can we go for the example? Another example. I will do it very quick for next 10 minutes. So if I want to use the Harvard style, so which they have some what we call editing here. Okay. So for this one, it's quite simple because just numbering. What you need to change is only for the bracket. So let's go for the second one. Okay. Let's go for the Harvard style. Okay. Again, we go for the search by name. Okay. Based on this one, I found that the closest one to this one that we want is the Taylor and Francis. All right. So just go to this one. So it takes time. Okay, just Harvard style. All right. Sorry. Oh. Okay, so go for the Taylor and Francis. So which is this one. So you can view the style. All right. So it takes some time. Okay, you can compare first. This is the one that is the closest to the style that you want? Let's say I have example of this style. So you just can check. So this is for the book. Okay, so let's say for the book, they use same. I think this is the book. Okay, so it looks quite close. And then this is for the website. So this is for the website that they have. And then this is for the article. All right, so article is this one. Okay, so if you feel okay and you found that it's quite close, so then you can just edit this one. Let's say edit style. Press the edit. Okay, just okay. Alright. So if you see there's some notification, it happens because I do lots of modification on the style that I want. So sometimes they're overlapping. So they ask you whether you want to open a new file or new folder or not. Okay. So let's say this is the Harvard style. Okay. All right. So like before, you can change this name later. So let's say you want to put Harvard style and then you want to change your name. So it's okay. It's just for your reference. Okay, let's go for this first part for the inline citation, which is quite important because it's not as simple as the numbering. So we can open this one. Okay, so you can see this one, they use symbol here and comma. Okay, since we only have two, there will be no comma. Okay, so the thing that we need to change is the symbol instead of word. Okay, so you click this one, so there will be name, right? And then go to name. So you see, at and here is showing text, mean that that's why they're showing A and D. So you can change it to symbol. So now it's showing to symbol, right? Let's say if you want to put comma, for example. So you can change this one to, oh, they have comma here. Yeah, you can put comma here, for example. So, or to this one. Yeah, you can try. So you can from here. Oh, sorry, this delimiter. Sorry, I made mistake. See? So they have comma, for example. But in our case, they don't have comma. So some citation may need. So we don't have comma here. So we just delete this one. All right. Okay. So once it's done, it's okay. Then we go to the bibliography section, which is now we go step by step. Oh, and before that, you have to make sure what you want to change so that you can show the examples here. Let's say in this example, I want to change the book for the website, and the article. So I have to check. Let's say I want to set the first one, the first example showing book, which is good. The second example is showing website. Okay, website. And then we click for the website. So now the first example showing a website, and the third example is showing for the journal. So then we go for the journal. All right. So go to the example journal. All right. Now it's done. Okay. So then we have to do the question step by step like before. So let's do it side by side. I think this one is too big. So can I do that? Okay. All right. Okay. So bibliography, they have comma. So dot. Okay, it looks good. And then okay. And it look exactly the same that we want. Okay. So no problem for name section. How about the varieties capitalism? Okay, so basic marketing. It's oh sorry. Oh, okay, this is for the journal. So this is for the book. So I confused already. So you have to check why this one is up, because it will rearrange based on this one is C and this one is D. So it will arrange for you. Okay, so I have to check for this one. So year 2008. So this is the way how they want year dot. Okay, italic. Okay, second edition. So they want bracket here. So you can just click here. So this is the edition. Okay, you can just put bracket here. So there will appear bracket here, and then close bracket here. Just click here and close bracket here. So now it looks the same. See? And then Portland. Okay, Sydney is the what we call the city of the publisher. And then let's say this one, Irwin is the publisher. So Timber Price. So now it's good. Okay. So for this one, for the book, it's okay. Let's go for the website. Okay. So this is for the website. Let's say this is a website. Okay. So they have the title. Okay. So the title and they have the year. So, but they have word online here, which we don't want. What you can do, just click here and you press delete. So it will delete for you. Okay. And then, so the title is dot. So title. So this is title, right? So go for the group, delimiter, I think. Is it this one? Okay, so you can just check later. Okay, but this is how you do that. Okay, and then let's say for the year is here. Okay, so it's okay for the year, and then the market information. So this one. All right. So in this case, after the what you call the title of the website, so they straight we go to the date, access date. All right. But in this one, the access date is behind this one or at the end of this one. So what you can do, you can just rearrange or move this one. So you see, this is the date, and this is the style. Okay. So what you can do. Okay. So to make it easier, I think move this one first. Okay, the URL. So from here we know URL is at the last one. So after date, available, and then the last one. So this is the URL. So you can just drag here the date to here. Okay, just drag to here. So now we're moving this one. So the date, so it's moving to the end of this one. And then the date is here. Okay, so no need. So available. So available is after URL. Just drag after URL. Oh, okay. So now URL is here. I think I need to make it bigger so you can see. Right. So the date is now the format is date with bracket available from and the link. So what we have here, we have the date, but we have the word of access, available, and link. So we can edit that. So click the access word, access term. You can just delete that. So now it looks good. Okay. Now this one, we need put bracket here. So this is the date. Okay. So for if you can see, there's three sections for the date, which is this is the day, month, and year. Okay, so we go for the first one first. So we want to close with a bracket. So close with a bracket. So now it's closing, and then after bracket, what we have dot here. We have dot here. So we just add dot here. Now it's dot, and then again, if you can see in your slide, the name is full name. In here is just short name. So again, you have to go for the section. So this one, as I told you before, this is for the day, this is for the month, this is for the year. So go for the month. See, for the month, they put it short. So just go for long. Now they put December, right? So available from, so it's good, same. And then here we have pointed arrow and pointed arrow. So we can just add, go to here, pointed arrow and pointed arrow. All right, so okay, so now we have here. Oh, okay, and they have a bracket here, which is from here. You can just delete this one. So now there's no bracket, but they have, should be like, okay, pointed arrow, right? So you can see now it looks exactly as what we want. Okay, example. And then we go for the third one, for the article. Okay, so Campbell and Pedersen. Okay, same for this one. And for this one, okay, TG. All right, it's same. Okay, for this one, there's comma. You can just change the layout. You can just remove the, what we call, where's this one? Where's the delimiter? You can just delete this one. Okay, so there's no comma here and no comma here, right? And then the varieties is the title. So the varieties title. So it looks good. And then a full name for the journal, and for this one, we have bold. So just click this one, just press bold. So now it's becoming bold here, right? And this one, they have spacing, spacing for the issues. So we should see what's happening here. So this is the group. I think there's some delimiter here. Just delete this one. See, now the spacing has been removed. So this is with spacing. Just delete spacing. So there's no spacing. Okay. Then comma, and we have PP here and a page. Okay. So just click this one. You can add word PP here. Yeah. Oh, sorry. pp dot. So now pp is available here and with space. So just one space, now pp with space. Okay. So now once you do that, so it's all good. Again, like before, we just click style and save style as, or you can straight away save style and will straight away download it to your what we call Mendeley desktop. Okay, and then again, if you want to check whether it's correct or not, what you can do, you have to key in manually all this what we call citation into your Mendeley desktop. Let's say I already done that before, so I key in manually. So I have like McCarthy and William. So where's that guy? Yep, this one. And I have Australian Securities Exchange. So I have Australian Securities Exchange, which is this one. And I've keyed in Conley TG. So where's Conley? Conley is this one. Okay, so once you key in that manually, the reason is like we want to verify whether it's true or not. Okay, so once you do that, you can go to this next step. It's like this one. Yep. So like this one. Okay. So again, for this, this is example for the reference. So you have to change this one to Taylor and Francis, like we have before. Let's say I download under the name of Taylor and Francis, Harvard, my name. Okay, just click this one. So they will show you. Okay, and just compare whether this is the one that you want or not. So put side by side. Okay. So this one, example. Okay, you want this name to appear like this one, McCarthy, William, and Pascal. Let's say, okay, okay, this one I made mistake. Okay, should be like N symbol. Okay, and let's say if they put at all, means like some of articles they will restrict like only two names and then we'll go with at all. So for that you can change at this section. Visual editor. So let's say if you have bibliography or inline, let's say inline, they just limit to two names and after that we'll go to at all. So you have to change here. Go to inline citation here, change to at all minimum. So what it says that at all minimum, when you have three authors, they will just show the first author and the rest two as at all. But if you want to show more based on the citation that you want to change to customize, so you can just change it. Like say, if you want to make 4, after that it show at all, just change to number 4. 5, it's up to your citation. Okay, so all this you have to go through and to this description here. Okay, what's the meaning of that? See, so see the minimum of the names needed in the variable, so you can go and read all the information here. Okay, so I think that's all for today from me. All right.
Okay. Okay, that's all. Okay. Do we have any question from the audience?
So maybe we can have 1 or 2 questions daripada audience.
Yes. So daripada chat rasa kita dah jawab kan yang NCL template tu Dr. Sharifuddin have cover, right?
Yep, dah cover. So for the presentation, yeah, I can show, but the slide is very simple. So and for the video, I think I will upload in our FB page later. I mean, maybe today or tomorrow.
Yes,
Okay.
so the lecture will be uploaded in our FB page, and I have attached the link of our FB page here, so you all can follow our FB page.
Yep.
And also I have attached the link for our attendance today. Hopefully you all can fill in the form and give some feedback of our event today.
Yeah, so that we can improve our presentation for the next time.
Yes. So do we still have any questions? Okay. Since we don't have any question, so I think it's the end of our workshop today. So I would like to thank you for Dr. Sharifuddin for a very great and meaningful sharing today. And also thank you to everyone for your attendance for this workshop. And it's pleasant to have all of you today. And before I end our workshop today, I would like to share that our Let's come in even from our research group. Let me share first. Okay.
Okay, Mazli, for Mazli, it will take time for you to ambil masa untuk kamu boleh catch up semua ni. So what you have to do, kamu kena try and error. So kamu follow, nanti kamu tengok balik video, kamu cuba, kamu try playing with the codes, with the parameters. Then kamu akan boleh tangkap keseluruhannya.
Yes. So you can tengok balik recorded lecture ni. And then there is our next event will be organized on 3 December. And we will upload our event in our FB page. And please follow our FB page here, UMT Energy Storage Research Group. And the previous workshop about formatting thesis also, we have upload the event recording here. And for this workshop also, we can video later on. Okay, so that's all for our workshop today. With that, thank you and see you in the next workshop. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.